Greetings, and welcome to my Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am Aisha, also known as Jade, and I am your co-host of Aisha Speak. Well, not co-host. Let me change that. What am I saying that for? I am your host of Aisha Speaks Jade podcast. Again, I am Aisha, also known as Jade, and I am hashtag the messenger as well as hashtag the researcher. And this episode is going to be speaking on four questions, or these four questions might be preventing you from starting a side hustle. These four questions that I will speak about might be preventing you from starting a side hustle. So if you are one of those individuals that may have thought about starting a legitimate side hustle, and you've been questioning yourself, hopefully after I get finished speaking, it may give you some insight on it. You know, where you might have felt overwhelmed, felt some anxiety or anxiousness. Again, these four questions might be preventing you from starting a side hustle. So with over 50% of millennials side hustling, you might be asking how you can get your own slice of the gig economy pie. And here's how. Even though it's speaking about millennials, it might be those individuals that are not in that millennial age that may be thinking about maybe some side hustles too, and that's okay. You know, this too can apply to you. So side hustling is on the rise, and it's estimated that 4 out of 10 Americans are supplementing their primary incomes with side gigs and freelance work. Looking to the U.S. millennial generation, it's estimated that 50% of this demographic have now joined the freelance and gig economy. And so it's been said that you should at least have 7 streams of income. So, you know, a lot of us, we've worked 3 jobs, 2 to 3 jobs while we might have been in high school, after high school, even probably presently now. I know people who are working 3 jobs right now, full grown adults. Okay, even selling on Etsy. Okay, which you can build up a secondary income. You just have to be disciplined with it, because if not, you're not going to make any money. So here are the most common that can help you overcome your hesitations and get started today. Okay. Number 1 would be, how can I get started? So if you've been that type of person who's always loved making gifts for friends and always thought there was a need in the market for funny, quirky gifts, perhaps this is something that you might be interested in doing. You can start by creating your own products for fun, and you know, with that, it could start out possibly as a hobby, but if not, you feel confident enough to make it and sell it to your friends, sell it to coworkers, sell it to anyone, right? There are so many ways you can get started with a side hustle. Whether you pick up a second job for the weekends or sell a product to consumers, there are many ways to generate additional income streams. So to get started, think about a skill that you have that provides value to others and see how you can turn it into a business. Perhaps you are an amazing cook or an amazing pie maker. You make sweets. That's your thing. You can sell pies to those in your community, to your church, to your mosque, to anywhere. Do you know how to code? So on the weekends, use your skills to build websites for clients. The first step in side hustling is to take a step back to see what you're good at. Then you can figure out a way to monetize it, right? So if you're into coding, that's a business as well. If you love building websites, logos, graphics, doing all of those things, that can be a potential business for you. Number 2, What about taxes and licensing or licenses? Taxes can be intimidating and prevent new entrepreneurs from ever getting started with their side hustle. However, you can learn a lot about taxes and licensing from Google searches and talking to seasoned individuals who are in that field. You can also go to Small Business Administration, SBA. You can go there, yes. Or you can go to SCORE, SCORE, and you can get matched with a mentor who's been in that field way longer than you have, who can let you know the pros and the cons to what you are interested in. So it might feel scary at first into uncharted regulatory waters, and you can find many digestible articles online that can help you break down the legal part of running a business. And you will be surprised, how easy it is to get started in most states. You can go from sole proprietorship for around $50, give or take, whatever state you live in, or you can register as an LLC for around $200, give or take. So if you're still feeling hesitant about starting a business, a tax professional and consultant can often get you on the right track when you're just starting off. Number 3, what are some easy side hustles to start? You may not quite know yet. So, some common side hustles that are easy to start including writing, website creation, social media management, teaching a language, and selling products online. So you can use a print-on-demand type of technology if you were interested in selling a wide range of products from yoga mats to t-shirts. So think about a skill that would benefit others or an activity you love doing. Then you can work backwards to think about what kinds of people would pay for the service and how it could provide value to others. It could be from writing ebooks to showing others how to organize. There are many ways that you can turn your expertise into education that people would gladly pay for. Okay? Because some people just don't have the time to do things, so they pay other people to do it for them. Okay? And lastly, how can I find the time? You don't need an entire day of the week to get started with side hustling. In fact, you can get started in as little as 10 minutes a day. Simply starting small and building over time can help you create lucrative future income streams. You can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes a day, right, with a client or doing your side hustle. And it's providing you a steady stream of income. So, if you have time to watch Netflix or Hulu, you do have time to start a business. You can use that energy with watching Netflix and Hulu to invest it in starting your own business, your side hustle. So get started today and reap the benefits tomorrow. That was quick, short, and sweet, and to the point. If you weren't able to listen to it all the way live, certainly listen to my replay that will be available shortly after. I do invite you guys to my social media platforms, which I am right here, right now on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel, which you can find me on all of them at Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, that is Aisha Speaks Jade, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel. You guys, make sure to create your greatness and create your happiness. Know your worth and your value. Self-care each and every day. It should be a priority. Like Nike, just do it. Step out on belief or step out on faith. Go for what you know, even through the challenges. And when you go through those challenges, make sure the 3 C's I love: catch it, check it, change it. It's not always easy, but it is achievable. With that being said, I say have a great, awesome day, evening, wherever you are across the globe. I shall return, probably not this evening, but the next day. Be good to yourself. Peace and blessings be upon each and every one of you. Ashe.